Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading for January 2020. The tower just fell out for some reason. We'll see why. You may have just gone through some unexpected changes. Tower doesn't always have to be bad. It's just something that comes in unexpectedly. Usually a universal energy. Anyway, welcome Taurus. I'm sure that will be the worst we get. It should only get better from there. So I'm looking forward to your reading now. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You may have planets in the sign of Taurus. You may be in love with the Taurus in love with you, or you were intuitively guided to the channel for whatever reason. Welcome. Thank you guys for choosing this read. I appreciate it so much. We are going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with the Good Tarot. I'm going to give it a couple shuffles, and while I do, this is a time where you just want to take in a few deep breaths. Just want to clear your mind. Feel free to ask your guides for signs of confirmation. So the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so I had the Tower on the top and the Ace of Cups on the bottom. I wonder which is going to be a stronger energy. We'll find out. And let's begin. Remember, time is fluid. This is for January, but you may watch it January 2021, and it may be exactly what you need to hear at that time. So remember that, you know, and that's why I always talk about those that are intuitively guided. Again, you may not be a Taurus, you just, something told you to click on the video. And remember, the same goes with time. It's whenever you need it. Okay. We start with the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Queen of Pentacles is looking, whoa, that just kind of flipped out of my hand. Queen of Pentacles is looking directly at this Ten of Pentacles. So this is you having your mind on this Ten of Pentacles. Your focus is on this Ten of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. Taurus, is your mind with your money right now? We have the Three of Cups. There's the Tower. Well, okay, so the Tower is coming under the Ten of Pentacles. So, but then we have the Magician. So I feel like this Tower is coming in, you know, it may not feel like a helping hand, but I feel like it's coming in to help you. I feel like this is something that you may have been manifesting. Again, I'm looking right at that Ten of Pentacles, but as I look at it, I have the opposite energy of the Tower attached to it. I feel like I'm leaving this Ten of Pentacles though. And I feel like I'm leaving this Ten of Pentacles of my own choice because I want to. Because there's something out there. There's something else I want to learn. There is another skill I want to add to my arsenal. You know, this is, though it's showing the Ten of Pentacles, which is a pretty solid foundation. The Tower shakes that foundation up. And I often feel like if the Tower comes in against the Ten of Pentacles, it sometimes is more of a surface shakeup, meaning that, let's say this is family members and I'm leaving my family members and they're not happy about it, or we separate on bad terms. Well, this tells me that the foundation is strong enough where, when the timing is right, there will be harmony with all involved again. Whether that's just them seeing, like, you were right. Because you're going after something in the hopes to learn about something, and it is you. Some of you are leaving this Ten of Pentacles and you're taking a child with you. I'm saying that and I see the Tower and everything, but I don't feel so much the destruction of the Tower. So I feel like this is more you in a way delivering this Tower to someone else. Of course it can be the other way around, but I do feel more, because I'm not sitting here feeling like there's a lot of fear. It's more about, I know what I want, right? I may not know everything, but it's almost like I'm going on a hunch, but the hunch feels strong. It feels strong, and also I feel like this is about something that you manifested to yourself, whether this is something you've been working on your whole life and now is the time, whatever the reason, you had a hand in bringing, let's just say, this next chapter out. I am going to take 3 more cards. Excuse me. Someone may be going out searching for their father. Or a father searching for a child. I don't feel like I'm a child any longer, though. I feel like if I'm a male, I'm a young male, and if I'm a female, I'm a young female. They're not necessarily. The energy I'm in is, excuse me, is younger energy, right? I'm in the younger energy, but I have matured past that point. So I don't want to limit that to a certain age. We have the 5 of Cups. We have Temptation in this deck. It is the Devil, card of Capricorn. We have the 4 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles coming out together. I think those who are on this new adventure, on this next leg of the journey, let's say, you're searching for someone. You're either searching for someone or, and I'm saying searching. This may be something you've been thinking about, like, I'm saying searching, but I'm looking for someone, someone I used to know. So I'm looking for someone, again, whether that be a father. I mean, it could be a mother. But I feel like the mother's kind of being represented here. So anyway, it could be a father. It could be a lover. You know, it could be a brother and sister. That type of thing. So, and it's showing, you know, it kind of feels like, you know, I don't know, maybe a divorce happened. Because I feel like there was a possible, I feel like at one time we were all together and we were happy. And, you know, thinking we had a strong unit. But then this tower does come in. And I do feel like, there may have been like infidelity is part of what the tower is, right? The knowledge of someone stepping outside of the relationship, and so, you know, there goes that 10 of Pentacles. There goes that 10 of Pentacles. And, you know, I don't know why I'm feeling this already, but I do feel like that person who stepped outside, and it may mean nothing to you, you may not even give a shit past this point. And that's completely your choice. This is just, but I do feel the regret, like, pretty quickly after, for that person, again, whether it be, you know, my partner, one of my parents, that type of thing. Okay. But I do feel, you know, I do feel the energy of once having this 10 of Pentacles. You know, and I know I need to start explaining the cards more. I keep getting comments about that. 10 of Pentacles to me is a solid foundation. Sometimes it can be family money, right? The, what do I want to say? The inheritance of business, money, that type of thing. To me, it's also about two people who work hard to provide the family unit, and, you know, however that looks, it can look different ways for different people. One can, you know, one parent may stay home while the other works, or they both are out there working. But it's important that they build a strong foundation. That is the goal going in. To me, that is partly of what the 10 of Pentacles means. And here I'm really seeing it as, you know, what was one time. It's not a I thought it was. It is a at one time there was a strong foundation. Okay. You know, if we're looking at it from above, now the Queen of Pentacles may say, I thought there was a strong foundation. But if I'm looking at it from above, there was a strong foundation, okay? And that's why I'm kind of feeling infidelity, because that's one of the hardest things to handle and then to get over. It can just cause destruction. We have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, possible Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Temperance underneath that. So this is the energy of patience, right? Something is developing, and we need to have patience within the process, just as much as the delivery. So it, you know, it can take a moment. It may take years, but it's to have patience within that process. And you know, it's the energy of it'll be worth it. It's worth it in the long run, right? And I often feel that this is the energy of one of our lessons, and that is to learn patience, and it is to allow things to develop in, you know, in the best way possible. It's also the card of Sagittarius, the 5 of Fire under that. We'll see. Okay, let's bring Let's stick with the Cosmic Tarot. They've been working really well together. I feel like someone, since they split from the person that they had this Ten of Pentacles with, and let me just, when I say that, what I mean that I at one time had a solid foundation with someone, whether it be a marriage, whether it just be we dated for 6 months, but you felt that energy. It's definitely an energy of either I thought I was going to be with this person for the rest of my life, or the energy of sorry, my mind just went blank. I feel like I'm being pulled somewhere else. Anyway, I feel like, so again, I'm looking at this Ten of Pentacles, and I feel like since the Tower happened, it is in the center of our spread. So it is the central issue. It is what maybe comes in that changes my life, and it is the energy that I'm clearly still carrying with me, okay? And what I feel is, for the one who may have gotten the bad news of someone else, could have possibly cheated, I feel like that person kind of went into a downfall. I feel like, and if that's you, I feel like, you may have, like, your mind just went, it went dark. It went dark. And, I feel like I started doing things that I wouldn't normally do. And for someone, I'm just going to say it, I feel like I ended up going to the bar all the time, and then I'd end up sleeping with people that, that meant nothing. And I always had a sense of regret and emptiness because of that. So you were thrown in that type of tailspin. And here, I feel like what's going on with you right now is you're sitting in that energy of regret over your actions. And I feel it's more about after the split up, okay? Because I feel like it took you low. It took you dark. And, we all understand, right? We all get it. But it is now that you're carrying that energy of, it's just like you're liking yourself less and less and less. It's almost like you're trying to shake up your own foundation. Right? What you have left, it's like it's almost like you're trying to punish yourself, right? And it's that can turn into a never-ending cycle. So I want you to be aware of that, okay? I feel like for you, this is more about the awareness, not there's no judgment, right? No judgment. It's the awareness, just awareness over my actions, because I feel like, I do feel like it shook you at your core. And, maybe also what you just needed to hear is that this person, I feel, had almost immediate regret for their actions. This is the person who cheated. At least it feels that way, okay? It feels that destructive. Okay, I guess it could be many different things. It could be someone who went and took all your money out of the bank, right, and split. So it's something that got me in my heart. Okay, I just feel the immediate regret. and I wish I could take it away. I wish I could take it away. I feel like this person may have also gone into a downspin from that point. You would thought that cheating was that point, but I have to be honest, I almost feel sorry for them because I can feel their pain too. Right? I have to now live with the mistake that I made forever. At least that's what I think. I don't know, I don't know if it's forever. I don't know. I don't know, because I have the energy of each missing the other. I don't know if this is about coming back together. Maybe it's just about the ability to put your mind at ease a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get into the cards. I don't know why this 8 and 4 is standing out to me, and I'm thinking the 8 and 4 makes 12. 12 makes 3. 8 and 4 makes 12, and the 12 makes 3. The Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck again. Oh, I almost have to, I want to look. Well, I have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of this deck now with the wheel. And I also want to say, for some of you, this is about a job that you lost. You lost a job, the company closed, something happened within your business world, how you earn your money, and it may be about opening up a new path for you, something new coming in, something more of, I don't want to say, something, something that stirs passion within you, because we do have the Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck too. So that's kind of like the lingering energy, right? Whenever it's called into action, then it emerges. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. Again, the main energy I'm feeling here is I'm sitting within my own Ten of Pentacles, and then something comes in and kind of rocks my world. Now, I don't know if I delivered the tower to someone else, or it was delivered to me, but again, it feels like it rocks my world. It could have certainly taken me out of a joyful state and moved me into a sorrow state. We have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Star. The card represents Aquarius. We have Aquarius and the Queen of Pentacles attached. We have the Nine of Pentacles from the Ten of Pentacles. So, this is showing me that where there were two, there's now one. We have the Prince of Pentacles. Maybe I fired someone. Or maybe through my firing, letting go, getting let go. Perhaps I take that energy, and maybe that's exactly what pushes me into starting my own business. Otherwise, maybe I would have stayed in that company and stayed comfortable. But something, wow, the tower is not always bad news. This tower feels like, it can feel like bad news, right? Because it's unexpected and it shakes up your world. So I just want to say that I feel like, again, whatever rocked my Ten of Pentacles, it has the potential of putting me in really quite a nice place. It has the potential of putting me, well, if I allow it, right? Now, what this tells me is if I can put my focus on my dreams, definitely in the area, and this isn't really talking about love, not yet. This is talking more about where you're passionate and how you make your money, okay? I want you to think about something. The Nine of Pentacles is, if it's your business, it's someone who is willing to put in whatever it takes, right? I'll do whatever it takes here. This is someone who wants to build a business that's going to last. Maybe that will go generational, right? This is, this is the beginning of that Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so it's also the energy of success, though. Okay, when it shows up, it is about success. So if my question is, will I be successful? If I'm willing to do the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, the answer is yes, you will be. And it's directly connected to what's in your heart, okay? What will make you passionate? What will stir your soul? And then I do feel like someone comes in with an offer. Okay, some type of offer. Now, this could also be talking about they're once firmly in place of the Nine of Pentacles, right? So where is my focus now? My focus is on how I make my money. This is what it's asking you to do. Focus on your dreams, right? Those earlier seeds of intention. Magicians, like, I'm bringing them forward. The magician meets us right where we're at. So focus on the things that stirred your soul. Maybe when you were younger. Maybe it's going to school to learn something new. Some of you, maybe you're going to school to learn business. Right, so you can be the boss, so you can be, the supervisor, the person at the top. I don't feel like that's why I'm doing it, so I can be the person at the top. It's more now, if I choose, it's about really loving what I do. So what a difference when you wake up in the morning, right? You wake up and, that alarm goes off at whatever, 6 a.m., you get up, have your breakfast, watch the news, drive to work, do your 8, 9, 10, 12 hours, right? Come home, cook dinner. It's the same old. Or, and I feel like the universe is kind of giving you a helping hand here through the tower. It is what it is, but through the tower, it kind of giving you a helping hand to put you more on track towards I'm telling you, your soul's desire as it comes to talent and the way I make my money, my creativity, my foundation, those type of things. This is what you're being asked to focus on right now. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I have the Prince of Swords. I have two princes, actually 3. I have the 2 Pentacles, and I have the 9 of Cups. So look at this. So if we're going to look at this as love, we can also see that this is about Once, when I get in the energy of starting to love my home again, my life again, right? The things that I do because you have the Nine of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Cups, and that's pretty cool. That is independent energy. Just kind of loving it. It's kind of loving my life. I'm starting to love my life, even if I'm struggling financially or anything like that. It's not about that. This is like the breakup, but then finding like that perfect apartment that's just so inspirational, that perfect house, right? I was so bummed out I had to leave my home because of this tower, but then I'm just put in this amazing, maybe a historical type of place, and it just puts you, it's like put you in your next mission, your next leg of the journey. Okay, let's look at this. And I feel like if I go along, if I'm going forward in this part of the journey, I feel like, so I get to a place where I'm actively seeking to build my foundation, right? I'm thinking about me again. I'm thinking about growth again, right? I'm thinking about the future again, and I'm not really thinking about love. Not thinking of putting love back in my life right now. Once I get there, I'm feeling pretty strong. Well, hello, this is when the universe, let's shake her back up again. Let's shake him back up again, because something then enters your world where it's about making a choice. And I feel like at this point, this is about choosing between my independence, or I feel like dating someone. Maybe dating. I have two princesses here. I might decide to just date in general. There may be a lot of callers, a lot of people, a lot of interested people here, but I've been focused, right? I've been focused on my pentacles, and I don't know if I want to add the potential of love back in again. I don't know if I'm ready. Okay, Two Pentacles is about, I'm not sure I can handle it at this moment, right? I got a lot going on, but I'm pretty solid within it. But Two is also about partnership, right? Two is the energy of partnership and soulmate, and I'm thinking two doves. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I just pictured two doves in front of me. So, but I have to make that decision. Do I want to interrupt my happy world and start dating again? I also have the energy of same sex here. Two males. What was I going to say? Virgo, not Virgo. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Man, I had a hard time saying that for some reason. And I have the Prince of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I also have the Page of Earth down here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So some of you, I feel like some of you, you're going to be deciding between two people. Same sex. It doesn't matter. Here, I just feel like I'm going to be deciding between two people. And it may be like who I ultimately give my heart to. I don't feel like there's any real seriousness. Just, interesting. Okay, I want to... No judgment. So I feel like this will be the energy of a new relationship for many, a new career path. This is about a rebirth, right? This is a call to attention. This is a universe like, hey, Taurus, wake up. Things are about to change, right? This is about going with that. You know, I often feel like this is the ascended masters, and whatever I'm doing in this energy, I can trust in it. You know, the universe has asked me to have a rebirth, and I should have a rebirth. And I feel like part of that rebirth, I feel like we're coming full circle here, because I feel like this is the beginning of a relationship. And I do feel like it's the beginning. Now, it doesn't mean it's, you know, we could have been together before, but it's the beginning. It's like a clean slate. It's a clean slate. Clean slate. And at this point, I feel like you're more than willing to accept that clean slate, because you're in the energy at that point of you know, your emotional balance is back, right? You have some balance back again. You know, you've even become good living within like a chaos, or, you know, I don't know, it's like more of an acceptance of just the way life can be, and the acceptance of that. I don't know. But I feel like you are definitely game. Or, of course, it can be reversed. They. Okay. And I also feel that is about if this opportunity has to do with a new job. You know, some of you with all the pentacles out, this can be financing that I've been waiting to get through. You know, we'll see if justice comes out, but it certainly could be. So I just want to say one more time, although the Tower sucks, I feel like, and I know for some of you, like the split with someone, and I get that, and I know the pain, and I know what you're going through, but it's almost like I'm seeing the other side of that, you know, what's on the other side of that veil of your future, and it feels kind of amazing. I have to be honest, it feels kind of amazing. You know what, and I felt something big was changing when I did Aries reading, which I did yesterday, and I felt like it was for everyone, because it felt like something big was coming for us, and for us who are spiritually in tuned. I feel like for those who are not spiritually in tune, you know, it may be something that just passes by, but for those of us who are, we will take care of those who are not. You know, it's not about, hey, we're better. No, it's about we're gonna help. We're gonna cocoon you in with us, kind of like we're gonna grandfather you in. Anyway, because I feel the same thing here. Like, man, this Tower was dark, and maybe it still is, you know, but there is change ahead. I mean, you've already gone through the change. It's going to get better, not worse, okay? And I don't know, let's keep going. There's the World. Beautiful. So, you know, Judgment comes out, asks us to be willing to have a rebirth here. For those of us who say yes, there is the World, there is the next portal, there is the veil being lifted. There is the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, connected there with the World, and then Temperance. Temperance is coming out over the Tower. So let's look at that just for a second. Okay, so Temperance is the energy of trusting. Number one, trusting in divine. All things, I don't know. This is, I don't know, just trusting in divine, because nothing happens without reason, okay? And when it's coming from divine, even if the energy hurts a little bit, it's still for our expansion, okay? Because the divine's not going to be like, well, I'm going to give you this so you can not expand. Even if you're, you go down to the darkest of dark tunnels, a light will still be sent to you. I feel like it's kind of our job, our soul's desire to learn how to see that light in the midst of the dark. So there can be the most beautiful changes when we're in the darkest of dark. So remember that too. If you're in that dark, you just got to search for that teeny weeny bit of light. If I am financially strapped and I feel like my life will be like this forever, find programs. There's ways to go to school, even if you do it from your own home. I did. I took quite a few classes from home. There's just ways. There's programs out there. I mean, I don't know what remains, but there have been some great programs out there. I just read, or I didn't read it, I saw on TV today about a college in, I think it was upstate New York. It's free. And the only people who can get in are low income. So if you're rich, don't even try. That type of thing. I think that was their motto. So, and all I'm saying is and that's your light. Just the idea, right? It's not, sometimes even the action is like, well, maybe I'll look into it, I guess. I'll at least look into it. Well, that, I guess I'll at least look into it, is the light. It's a little light that goes off in your brain, in your heart. And it will ignite. It will. So, temperance is about allowing all that to play out, right? Because all of it has an importance to it. It all has an importance. This tells me that, don't hate me, but like the tower, not for everyone, but for many, it was part of a seed of intention of ending something at that time. Maybe before that. Sometimes the tower is like, man, we waited around and we were waiting for you to end it and to move on, but you just kept taking it and you just kept living in it. And, we as your ancestors, we can't watch it anymore. We all got collectively together and found a way to get this energy of the tower to you. Man, because you just would have lived in it for the rest of your life, and that is not what you wanted. That's not why you came down here. So, boom, the tower. And if we think long and hard, because we've all had the tower probably a few times in our life, we think long and hard, many times we can find that blessing at the end. We can see it when we reflect back. Okay. And I know not all of you are in that space, and that's okay. But for those of you who are, you know what I'm talking about. So, whatever it is that we needed to have the patience regarding that. And I feel like for some of you, you may be involved with another earth sign too. And you may have a child together. Because both are connected to the tower. So both of you went through this tower. Let's keep going. We have the Princess of Wands. So, there's the passion rising out of the tower. Princess of Wands is, she's action. She doesn't always know her way. I don't know exactly where I'm going, exactly what I'm doing. But this is someone who gets out of the head and into the actual action of something. I mean, she's heading towards the Magician. Well, hello, Two of Cups. So this is a soulmate energy. You know, and this is the energy of someone who's looking right at it, and I have to say I have a lot of energy of seeking and learning and expanding in that way. Through what I learn, I feel like there's a lot of major growth. Some of you, I'm learning about soulmate energy. I'm just learning about it. I'm learning how I've had quite a few soulmates in my life, and if I look at that, I can see that. And by the way, this is like you before you came to Earth, where you're reviewing your life's plan, and it's like you entering these people at particular times in your life. And one of them is, you know, so I've had other soulmates. But I feel like this, now with the Two of Cups coming over the Magician, this is now my ultimate, you know, this is, I don't know, I don't want to say true soulmate, because they're all soulmates, but this is my, well, let's just say ultimate, okay? And Temperance is here kind of backing that up, right? You've been waiting for this for a long time. You know, everybody understands that. That time is coming. Time is coming. By the way, it's coming from the energy of optimism, and I don't mean like I need to be optimistic about my whole life, but I'm optimistic about the possibilities. Okay, I'm not eliminating, maybe I'm not actively searching and that type of thing, but I'm no longer eliminating the possibilities. So I'm back open to, yes, anything is you know, it's like, okay, Sandy, yeah, anything is possible. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you know, and I know a lot of you are probably thinking that right now. And that's okay. That's okay. You know, I pray often for you guys that you all, matter of fact, when I read all your comments, I always, you know, just pray that you all find what it is that you're looking for. Whatever that is. So, I don't know why I'm telling you that, other than, well, hello, Fool. And the High Priestess. Okay, this is interesting, because when you're looking at Tarot, this is how Tarot goes. So, you start with the Fool, right? The Fool is about the journey, right? I'm about to embark on a journey. The Fool is the energy of taking chances, right? I'm willing to take a chance. Sometimes I can be a little careless in the energy, but I feel like it's more about, you know, I got to take that chance. So the Fool, it doesn't really think about it. The Fool is also action. The Fool is also clear energy. So the Fool doesn't have anything of the past. The Fool's also lived past lives, right? But it's not about carrying the baggage. Usually the Fool has like a little knapsack. And in my eyes, in a knapsack are all the tools that are created through previous lifetimes that carry with us. Okay, so this is the Fool in the beginning of a journey. You had the energy up here of, even after the Tower, being willing to open up to the next leg of the journey. You don't have to, but I kind of would. Okay, so opening up to the next leg of the journey. Okay, here I am. So the first person the Fool meets is the Magician. And here it is. The Magician tells and shows the Fool. It reminds me of in the Karate Kid, his mentor, who, you know, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax on. Like, what? So the Magician is the person who is making you, I don't know, it's like Batman's, I wish I could remember names, Alfred, who, you know, gets the car ready and the weapons ready and everything is ready. That's the Magician. Okay, the Magician's also you too, but I want to show you in a different way here. So the Magician says to the Fool, I want you to remember along this journey all the tools that you have gained through your many, many lifetimes. You carry them all. You carry the sword, the pentacle. You carry all of them. You carry the light. Remember that along your journey. So the Fool says thank you, right? Gets what they needs. And the next person the Fool will meet is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about our intuition. It's the connection above, over there. It's through the veil. Sometimes it can be our higher self. Maybe always it's our higher self. And in addition, this is the energy of sometimes like peeking at the Akashic records. You know, what's already been written. What has happened in previous lifetimes. All that. But this tells us, this is her main reason for showing up here with the Fool right after the Magician, is to remind you that this is a spiritual journey, right? That you have your spirit family, your soul family with you at all times. To access this, keep your spiritual body as clean as possible. When you're confused, you don't have an answer, you don't know whether to take a right or a left, turn into your intuition, into your knowing. This will guide you, right? So the Magician is getting you ready for the human experience, and the High Priestess is reminding you to keep your spirituality together within this journey. This is how you can be the most successful as the Fool. So, two very important figures that meet you on this journey. Okay, so this tells me you have nothing to worry about, number one. This tells me also that, yes, things are going to be introduced back into your life, and love is one of them. But I feel like it is soul. It's a soulmate love. And I feel with the World card here, it means probably forever. Probably forever. I feel like we started the beginning though. So this is not about me finding maybe someone from my past or coming back with them, or someone new and moving from A to Z. This is about moving from A and then B and then C, and maybe I skip ahead to G, right? I might then skip ahead to R, but I'm taking my time. There's importance in that, right? Because sometimes there's such a beauty in that, in the beginning of a relationship, and sometimes we just want to rush it to the end. Allow the flower to blossom. Allow it to blossom, right? You know, many times we go to a flower shop and they're already in full bloom, and we bring them home and then they only last for a couple days. Well, if we maybe bought the ones that aren't in bloom yet, brought them home, we could experience longer. I don't know why I'm saying that. Probably people in the flower shop like, yeah, Sandy, that's what people should do. But no, because then you wouldn't sell the ones that are in bloom. Anyway, I think you guys know what I'm saying. So that's, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Alright, let's keep going. I have to tell you, each and every reading I have done for the month of January, I just love them. I do. I feel like you're giving us, number one, what it's showing me, and if you watch more than one, you know that there's some real change coming. Because it's an underlying theme in all of them. Real change coming. And it feels good. It feels powerful also. And maybe it's just a change within us, where we start to feel like it's this real power within us. And I feel that we're meant to use it to move towards our true desires, okay? No matter what happened. No matter what has happened. You know, the only thing I'm not crazy about is how we end the reading with the Eight of Swords on top. So the Eight of Swords is about a self-created wall that we build around ourselves. You know, it can mean in a million different ways, but that's the bottom line. And we either are ignoring something, right? It's like, I don't want to face it. I don't want to. Or, you know, a lot of times swords can be from other people and taking things on. But bottom line is, this is putting a block between me and the future. And this is me saying to the universe, I want to stay right where I'm at, right in this comfort zone. Maybe I secretly want that, but at this moment I don't know that I can do it. And I feel like with it attached to the Four of Pentacles, just be careful, because the Four of Pentacles can be the energy of holding on to someone's idea or perspective so tightly that everyone and everything just falls away, right? This is it my way or the highway type of energy, right? If I'm not using it within the light, you know, so think of that, because it is part of what the block is. Okay. All right. Hello, lovers. Card of Gemini. Okay, Five of Cups. So we're going back. Five of Cups. Oh, look at that. So I have the Lovers and the Five of Cups clarifying, coming over the Five of Cups. So what does that tell me? First of all, I have the Lovers, right? Two people here. Two people who have a chemistry. Two people who can't deny that, okay? So whether this is, you know, someone that maybe I just kissed once and I could feel that spark, I could feel that ignition, I could feel it, right? I said to myself, whoa, that type of thing. But this is two people feeling that same type of connection. It's not the meaning of the card, guys. It's how I'm feeling it at this moment. Okay. And on one side, I have the Five of Cups. So this tells me that someone is still thinking about this other person, right? My attention is down at these cups that have been knocked over. Some of you, that is that tower. A tower knocked it over. But within the Five of Cups, there's a real possibility of something new developing. There's two cups that have yet to be seen. And then, so for the other side, well, they also have the Five of Cups. So both of these people within the Lovers are thinking of the other. I don't know that they have 100% clarity over why these cups have fallen. I feel like, you know, if you're kind of following this journey, you probably do at this point, right? But both people looking at the cups, the three cups that already fallen, and I'm thinking the three. So for some of you, again, just okay, I don't want to keep bringing it up, but it may have been the person who cheated in some way, okay? Because just thinking of the three again. Anyway, but within both of these cards is those two cups. They both have those two cups that have not been discovered yet. Discovered, but it doesn't mean they don't feel it, right? Or they can't feel it. Depends if it's like, can we shake them up enough to get them to stop focusing here and maybe stand up, turn around. I feel like that comes at people's own time, but let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Some of you might be directly, it may be a Capricorn for you. Could be a Capricorn and a Gemini. You know, I feel like someone here also had a past life together with this person, and I feel like I feel like you had a long life with them. This is a previous life. You had a long, maybe what you thought was going to happen in this lifetime has happened in another lifetime. And I feel like one of you, I feel like both of you lived to be pretty old. And I do feel like one passed before the other. But I feel like at an old age. So you have lived that life. You have had it, and maybe this is part of where that longing is, right? We had it before. Why can't we have it again? We had it before, but maybe I'm not 100% sure. Where's that coming from, right? Like, where is that coming from? Maybe it's coming from your higher self. Anyway, it's here. There's the Ace of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's just get our last two cards out, and then we'll look even deeper. We have the King of Cups, where we had the King of Cups up here. So I have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio sitting right next to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That may be some of you who are here, who's in this Two of Cups. I'm sorry, who's in the Lovers. Ace of Wands is coming right behind us, as in, here you go. Here's the key. And we have the Strength card. I kind of love that. That is the card of Leo, first of all. But it's coming over the energy of the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So this wall, this block, this cloud that's been over my life, the Strength card comes out, and it is about pulling on previous lives. I'm starting to really feel that now. For you, the energy of previous lives. And I don't know, but if it's like about a partnership, it is maybe I finally get that knowledge that we have done this before. Maybe that just means that we're capable, which of course we are when two people are in the right mindset, right? It takes two. Always is going to take two. But I have this Ace of Wands coming over the Tower now. So here is the rebirth after the Tower. Wands means it's going to be passionate. It's a passionate journey. If you jump on this leg of the journey, it promises to have a lot of passion in it, right? It does. It has a lot of passion in it. And the Strength to me is about the ability to overcome any wall that I've built, any self-limiting doubts that I've told myself, right? This is about how I talk to myself, and how I limit myself by false beliefs that I may take it on, and they could have come from other people, but I still took them on. What a wall, what a cloud I've built, right? And I feel like the universe is like, can you understand yet that if we didn't come in, how this cloud was just like getting lower and lower on you, and there was a kind of an acceptance through you, but yet the universe knew this was not my seed of intention. This is not my beautiful wife. So it is the ability to overcome. It is about pulling on what I already have. The Magician reminds us, this isn't your first lifetime, right? This is not your first rodeo. You've been here before. You've gained these tools from the experiences of those lifetimes. So I feel like two people have just been feeling that maybe their whole lives in this lifetime, but maybe I don't have the awareness. Ace of Wands is also about the awareness of it. Awareness can set me free. So here it is. Okay. What time we got? Oh, we're over a minute already. Oh, I'm at 1:04:44. Alright, I'm just going to see if anything else wants to come out on the bottom. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, so this is about coming back together. We have the Three of Swords. 2, 3, 3, 4. Look at that. 2, 3, 3, 4. We have the Seven of Pentacles. There's that seed of intention. And the Two of Swords, which is now connected to that Eight of Swords. So this is me now, even within the Eight of Swords, thinking about this, like I'm giving it some thought. I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna make some decisions now that I have a little bit more awareness. This says, you know, go ahead and think those thoughts, but then move into your intuition. Okay, include that, include all. When I make a decision here, think about your spiritual life also and the connection to many past lives. Think about who you are and you know, the awesome abilities that we each have. You know, this is not our first rodeo, and if I remember that and think about, you know, after this lifetime I'm going to go back home and tell my story of how I lived this life, you know, man, I wonder if anybody's even going to want to hear me. You know, like, I didn't do anything because I was afraid. Well, you know, what's my next lesson going to be in my next lifetime, right? It's how to get over that fear. So maybe I learn it right now. And not create it for a previous lifetime. I don't want to do that. I want to deal with it right now. I want to learn the lesson right now, and I want to overcome it. I have the ability. The Strength card is here. Overcome it forever. Okay? Doesn't mean doubt doesn't seek in your mind, but I'm telling you, there's things that when you think like that, you're getting rid of, let's just say, the karma. Like you're blowing the dust away. You know, and some of you are wondering, again, was that tower meant to happen? Am I meant to go this direction? Am I meant to do that? The answer is yes, 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 yes. As long as you're thinking that direction. You're thinking outward. Yes, 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 yes. And again, it's showing because of the pain, because of trust issues, and because of the comfort zone. This is what tends to hold me in place, right? It's the previous pain. It's now throws me into a distrust. I've got to overcome that, right? I've got to overcome that, and maybe that's why, if this is someone of the past, it's saying start as the fool and take those baby steps. You're rediscovering, and maybe you're discovering each other for the first time, right? Maybe you thought you knew each other, but now you're really rediscovering. Sometimes pain like this can open up parts of us that, you know, you start to really let someone in, because you got to let them know the pain. Anyway, but this is talking about movement. If I choose, right? Two of Wands, I'm going to do it. The Ace of Wands, here you go. Here's that seed that's going to start burning within you, and then ultimately, it becomes your decision, your choice, your choice. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. I loved it. I know it feels weird when I say that in my own reading, but I don't feel like, many times I don't feel like it's me that's reading. I just allow myself open to the energy. So, yeah, but I loved it, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. Thank you for everything, guys. Thank you for a beautiful 2019, helping me to get through some challenges, helping each other. We, I feel, are on the upswing. But I feel like we got to be adventurous. I feel like we got to start saying yes instead of no, and let the chips fall where they may. Right? Let them fall where they may. We can pick ourselves back up again if we need to. And it's not always about, you know, well, I allow someone from my past in. Sometimes what the universe is talking about, it's just saying yes to love again. The possibility of it, right? Opening myself up to now the possibilities. I'm removing that wall. And I'm just saying, I'm open. I'm open. I love you guys. By the way, Pittsburgh Steelers are about to play at 4:30. They're playing Baltimore Ravens, our rival. You know, a lot of Pittsburgh fans out there. I love you guys. I'm coming soon. I promise you, I'm coming soon. I found it. I ran into a dilemma within moving, and I'm trying to figure out how to overcome it. So, just literally from getting me from one place to another, I'm trying to figure out how to overcome that. But I'll be there soon. Anyway, they're playing at 4:30, playing Baltimore Ravens, and they must win. And then Tennessee Titans must lose for Pittsburgh to get into the playoffs. So, I would love for you to send Pittsburgh some great energy today. I don't know. I can't tell you to hope Tennessee loses, but it does have to happen for Pittsburgh to get into the playoffs. So, good luck to everyone out there. Anyway, I love you guys so much. That's it. I'll see you next month. I'll see you before that. Bye-bye.